Ba-doo-doo. That's your part.
Yeah.
Okay, you live?
I'm a falsetto though.
And what it is, y'all, We Eating presents the Free99 podcast. I am the good homie Gus Customer Service. Email us askfree99@gmail.com. Follow us SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, and also on IG, Free99 Podcast. We got Philly Phil in the building.
What up?
We got Jerrod in the building.
Hey.
And we got Jarissa in the building.
Hey.
We back. What's up, Mono?
Hi.
Mono's in the building.
Boy.
I want to shout out We Eating, the F Word, Avs Originals, Life Breeds Art, Out of Pocket Live, Hef's Barbershop for hosting. And I was just thinking about this on the way here.
Me?
Yes.
Nice.
And that's always thought of.
As always.
Always.
Wonder I'm so
I
tired.
have callus. Run through my mind all day. Get over here with that. What movies, and then this could be 80s or 90s, what movies should anyone in their 20s watch? Name three movies from the 80s or 90s that to know about. I guess we're called Generation X, right? We're Generation X, right? How like our thought process is, or what's funny to us that people need to watch. I'm gonna start with Jerrod because Jerrod's a movie enthusiast and he goes all the shit live.
A movie buff.
Yeah, he's a movie buff.
BUF.
Better Off Dead.
Better Off Dead. John Cusack, right?
Yeah.
John
When did
Cusack.
that come out? The 90s?
Breakfast Club.
The
Breakfast
Breakfast
Club
Club.
is a good one.
And Goonies. Come on.
Goonies is
Goonie Goo Goo.
Goonies is official. Why Better Off Dead? And that one was when he was an artist and he drew this rhino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good John Cusack movie.
That's just straight up as a favorite because as a kid they had the animation in there
Yeah.
with the hamburgers and stuff. That's it. But it like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, young dude trying to like get at girls. That's what basically it's about. He's the nerd.
Yeah, early Bobcat Goldthwait was in that. If you don't know
I forgot about
who
right.
Bobcat Goldthwait is, Google that shit.
I
It's
forgot about that,
Bobcat
dude.
first name Goldthwait.
That was
don't know.
Police Academy.
That's police.
Yeah, that's where I saw him.
Ooh, yeah.
Was it the second one? I think it was the second one.
Citizens on Patrol. Bobcat Goldthwait getting mentioned in the podcast. Shout out to you, player.
What else?
Oh my.
What else? What were the movies?
It was
Better Off Dead,
Breakfast Club.
Breakfast Club,
Yeah.
And the Goonies.
and Goonies.
I haven't watched Better Off Dead. I'm going to add that.
That's
All the John Cusack 80s movies are the shit.
What was
The
the
classics.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What was the one where he was where he would race these Asian guys all the time?
That was Better Off Dead.
No. Language lessons. There was language lessons where he fell in love with some French inmate. Not inmate, some French foreign exchange student.
Yeah, that was Better Off Dead.
Was it Better Off Dead?
Yeah.
They're all
People get it like
melding
sometimes
together.
exactly. Sometimes it melts together with One Crazy Summer.
Add to list.
Which
One
on
Crazy
Netflix.
Summer.
One
that-
Crazy Summer is also really good.
Yes.
Like you could pick any of them Cusack movies. You could even say anything. That was another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think I've seen Say Anything.
Yeah, that was like semi-serious. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Wait, did you ask him this question on the way here? You had that thing prepared.
No.
I'm just ready. I'm ready, Phil.
In my head,
All time,
I
I'm ready to
got
go.
one right now.
These are easy Jerrod subjects.
Yeah. Jerrissa, you got three movies you think?
I think I got a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like
Give us three.
Cool.
just three.
Just give us the three.
My top 90 is Wayne's World. Always. Like I know it word for word.
Really?
Hell
Yeah.
Shout
I don't know. It made an impression on me. It was fun to watch.
out
That's
to
why.
Tia Carrera.
Yeah.
Representation
Oh,
matters.
The young Tia Carrera.
Young Tia.
Hell
Now
yeah.
She's still
just
fly
lost
right
it.
now.
She still looks good.
She's still
What?
fly.
Yeah.
Didn't she get like arrested or something?
What?
She's
This one for
she's
what?
someone's
Google, I
hot
think
auntie.
like
Google it.
Google it.
Google it. I think like drunk driving or something like that.
Hey, everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, it happened.
She just looked a hot mess in her mugshot. I
That's
think
the
that
thing.
was her.
So we're doing 90s too.
Oh, 80s
Yeah,
and
80s
90s.
and 80s.
Man, now he
90s.
wants to change his answer.
So
so
was
many
it Wayne's
choices,
World,
Wayne's World. Okay.
right? Clueless.
Clueless.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
And then even though, you know, it's funny to watch now, before maybe it was like, you know, because it was a rom-com, maybe like Pretty in Pink or Sweet 16.
that shows the generation. Ant-Man's in Clueless.
Yeah, that dude does not age. He
That
looks the
dude
same.
does not
Yeah, he
age.
doesn't.
Ant-Man's
I don't think
in
I've
Clueless.
watched that movie in its entirety.
What, Clueless?
Yeah.
Nah, I've watched that movie a couple
It's
times.
fine.
I saw.
Watch it. It's so
Stacey
90s.
Dash.
Like fully.
Stacey Dash.
It's so
That was a favorite.
nostalgic
Stacey
now.
Dash still looks good.
Yeah,
It
she
does.
just
Too
don't.
bad she
Her
crazy.
Republican
Yeah,
ass.
just don't talk.
What's up?
Just don't talk.
Just don't tell us your
Everything
opinion.
else is dope.
I was just playing.
Yeah.
Her whole family's crazy, dude.
Brittany Murphy died. She was in that movie. That was like her
that's
her
right.
breakout, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You remember she was,
She's a voice on King of the Hill.
Which
Who
one?
is?
Oh, that's what she's Luann.
She's
she was the original
Luann.
Luann.
Luann Platter, the one with the green tank top and the red shorts.
daughter.
The daughter,
The
right?
niece.
Really?
The niece.
Brittany
Yeah.
Murphy?
Yep.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
See what happens when you Google stuff?
Oh, I didn't Google it.
Google it then.
Do you have 3, Phil?
Man, I got one. That was
What is it? Maybe
You took all
it's
his
really
movies.
good.
Do you want me to go first, and you can think about your
wait,
3?
80s, 90s?
80s and
Okay.
90s. 80s, 90s.
Man, I'm gonna go with Rocky.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Those are my favorites.
Classic.
Okay.
We're covering all ground here.
Hell yeah.
Which Rocky? Rocky 1? Rocky 4?
Rocky 3 is the only correct answer.
Is that the one where
Mr. T or Hulk Hogan?
yeah, Ivan Drago.
That's 4.
Yeah, Rocky 4 is the most
Rocky.
epic, dude.
That was the one.
Yeah.
That's the one that got me.
That was my first intro to Rocky. Was Rocky 4.
Best training montage.
Yeah.
Rocky 4.
Makes you want to work out when you watch that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Just want
And you're rooting for him too.
Just want to carry a log on your shoulders. Snow.
Punch the meat.
Snow. Punching beef.
I think
yeah.
another one is the Rambo series.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I grew up watching a lot of like war movies and all that stuff,
Yeah.
I love the Rambo movies too.
and Godfather.
Really?
Hell yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good pick.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
why,
pretty
but my
epic.
dad let me watch that as a kid. I was like, what is going on?
No
There's
shit.
a horse in his bed. There's a horse head in
this,
his bed, Dad. What's that
toughen you
mean?
I've never seen that movie.
No?
There's
What?
movies I haven't seen from beginning to end.
You gotta
that
like
I've
take a
watched.
day off and just watch it by yourself.
You know.
Just
we
the
don't-
first two.
We don't finish
Yeah, first
movies
two.
around here.
Opening credits.
Crazy.
Only watch the third one if you're really curious. It's just pretty bad.
I only watched the beginning and then the end.
Like, oh, shit, it's
Part
done.
three.
I'll be right back. Some water.
I
No.
fell asleep and then I woke up at the end.
Oh my god. Yeah, I've never seen that movie. I've never seen Scarface all the way through.
No?
This is awesome.
Damn.
Yeah, you
It's
gotta
not
watch
your,
another
not your
one.
type of movie, or it's too long.
I just never.
not in
I never
my
had the time.
Bronx Tale.
I've never Bronx Tale. I've never
Bronx
seen
Tale's
that movie.
awesome. Oh yeah, I know why I like Bronx Tale.
Why?
Terrell Hicks.
Oh, I thought it was a girl. Or you?
Yeah, Terrell Hicks is the girl in Bronx
Is
Tale.
it?
Yeah, that was the.
Google
Yeah, we-
Twitter.
It might be
What she look
Picked
like?
up their phone, like, let me look at her.
She
Let me
was
make
the-
sure you're telling the
She was
truth here.
DMX's girl in Belly.
Oh, really?
The really tall, hot, dark.
Keisha.
Oh, Keisha.
Yeah.
I didn't know she had a job before that. Oh yeah, man, she's bad. I forgot about her.
Belly's good. Well, that's not.
Belly's not
that's
my top.
90s.
Belly's not even my top 10.
I would
It's not
say
a good
Friday.
movie, but it's
Oh,
a
hell
nice
yeah,
looking
Friday.
movie.
Yeah, Friday.
Come closer.
Yeah, come closer.
So
Closer.
one for me, like out of the park, is Coming to America. To know me.
yeah, that's a good one.
Coming to America, that's like number one to me. That's like there's parts of that movie where I'm like, wow, he's all of these characters. The barbershop scene,
That was
Yeah.
a good one.
that he played almost every other character. Him, Arsenio Hall, and I was like,
I hope they don't remake that. Are they really remaking that?
I don't like these
What,
remakes.
Coming to America?
sometimes.
Yeah.
No,
Well-
they're doing a sequel.
spin-off. Right? Yeah, see,
Yeah,
leave it
even that I don't want them to
alone.
touch it, but I know I'm gonna watch it though
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Just
I'm gonna
to
watch
see.
it, but
I'm gonna watch it.
because they're
'Cause you
bringing
might see
everybody back.
cameos.
it's just not gonna be the same though.
No.
It's
Yeah.
not, it never
Well,
is.
you know, who knows, motherfucker? It could be tight. Who knows?
Hopefully
But
he's been marinating on it for a minute, you know.
I feel it though. Don't you know what I mean? You don't have to do anything to it. Like its legacy is good,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like who's seen Belly 2? No one.
That was straight to
I
home
tried
video.
to watch it. I tried to watch it. It was hard.
Was that with Game?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, no, I didn't see
When
that.
did that come out?
I didn't even know that really happened. Really, there's
Yeah,
a Belly
There was a
too.
Belly
is.
2.
Had to be
Straight
straight
to
to
DVD?
video.
It was straight to.
Oh,
I
VHS?
don't even know if it made it to DVD.
DVD? Is that when it came out?
Man.
Another one for me would be any one of the Porky's movies.
Oh,
Those are hella funny, dude. Those are still
Never
funny.
watched.
1 and 2 are hilarious.
Explain what Porky's is, Jerrod, to people who don't know what Porky's is.
Man, that's
It's like a fraternity
It's like-
party. And
a hard R American Pie for folks in the 70s,
Oh, I see.
80s, yo.
But there's a lot of titties.
A lot of titties.
There's a lot
There's
of
a lot
those
of
movies
dick.
that came out
in
before,
that time,
like during
yeah.
the 80s and 90s, right?
That slapstick kind of
Yeah.
comedy.
Yeah, like
Those
Naked
movies
Gun.
are still fucking funny.
There was this one scene, I forget which Porky's it is. Like they always had this bigger lady who was like the PE teacher, right? And then they had this one shower scene because the guys cut a hole in the girl's shower, and then
That shit's classic.
the one guy went there one day and just when the girls were showering just stuck his dick in the hole and he's like, "Hey girls, hey." Remember?
Yeah.
There was a voice to it. Yeah. And then that teacher came by and just grabbed it.
No, the
Classic.
funniest part was when she was in the principal office after she's trying to describe what it looked like.
Oh, that's
And
right.
I offered this dick.
I think I was so infatuated that just happened. I forgot the whole end of that movie.
Just
Everything else-
rewound that part.
Yeah, dude, that shit was hella funny. Porky's was a movie my dad let me watch like with him in the room.
What?
Porky's
Like,
and Porky's
When did that
Revenge.
come out?
Porky's Revenge.
Your dad let you watch that?
He
That was
didn't
like
give
the
a
80s.
fuck.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Had to sneak that one.
That one and private school, he let me sneak. Like he didn't care. Like I had younger cousins. He'd be like, "Hey, you get out of the room." Like me and Greg were watching it, and
Yeah.
he kicked Fred out the room.
Damn.
And they're like only 2 years age difference. So it's kind of like you only 2 years.
He
younger
only
than
want to be
us.
responsible
He's like, "Hey,
explaining
you."
the two people.
Get out of here.
And that's the same with Purple Rain too. Lake part.
Oh,
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
That's a
What-
good one.
That wouldn't be my 3 though.
No.
Nah.
It would have to. So, what I say? I said.
What did you say?
Any one of the Porkies. I said, Coming to America. Easy follow up would be Friday or I don't know, Boomerang. To know the comedy that I liked.
What
Yeah.
about Trading Places?
Trading Places
That's the one.
has a good one in my heart.
Yeah.
That probably outtrumps Porky's. Trading Places.
I have no legs.
I have
Trading Places, who's in that?
Eddie Murphy and Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, Jamie Lee Curtis, young
There's
Jamie
a
Lee
lot of
Curtis.
movies I watched that I don't remember the titles of, but I remember like scenes and
See,
stuff.
yeah.
She was topless in that movie too. Louis, you're gonna have to get a job, Louis. You're gonna have to get a
There wasn't a
job.
lot of censorship back then, huh?
I guess not. Huh?
No,
I think there was more
well,
titties in the 80s though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's less nudity now. There's more violence.
There was more coke in the 80s.
Yeah.
I think that it was like that era of it was okay, so they were just like, let's put it in everything.
Seriously.
It was a fuck you era,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Now it's like, okay, let's kind of tone it down. We're offending people.
Yeah.
I think
That's
that's
true.
Offending people. That's a big thing.
I think that's
right now.
every wave, right? It's like
Yeah.
just a backlash to whatever was going on in culture and society.
Yeah.
A reflection of what's happening in the world.
Yeah.
That's how our movies go.
So you think we're gonna
What
hit that
was
stage
okay,
now?
what wasn't.
We're gonna hit that fuck it era.
I think we're due for another fuck it era. Honestly,
Yeah.
it's happening.
I think
Oh.
this is for a lot of other people besides us. It is their fuck it era.
That's true.
For
It is.
for whoever the president is, it's fuck it era.
I think it's been another big
Yeah.
culture wave for like, really edgy art and everything. Coming.
Hopefully.
Yeah, man. Well, I mean, provided the United States survives another term.
Damn.
Y'all better vote next year.
What's the
That's all I'm saying.
What's the update on the mother mixtape, Jerrod? Like
The
you're,
mother mixtape.
You're a CNN specialist. Like you know what's going on in the news.
Nah, dude, it's done
So
for now.
it-
It's done until people get the full report. But yeah, I mean that the attorney general pretty much shut the door.
he's gonna ride out this term, huh?
Yeah, he's gonna ride out this term for sure.
He's gonna do all
Yeah.
4, and then that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said it's not like even worth trying to impeach him.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Because they said it's just going to divide the country in half and it's just going to be even worse.
We already divided, I feel
Yeah.
like.
yeah, we're already there. I think people that are against him and don't want him as president again should just focus on the next election at this point and stop focusing on the report.
Yeah.
No,
We're
I
already
think
2
anything's
years in.
Exactly. Nothing's gonna come of it.
What's that
No,
thing? Go ahead.
No. What were you gonna say?
But what's that thing that people say like don't give it the energy? Because that's why he won.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Everyone
Exactly.
gave
Too
him
much
the
attention,
energy.
whether it was
His
negative or bad.
Yeah.
His base feeds off that, for real. Like, Yeah.
I don't know.
But not to be a downer.
no. Hey,
What's that movie called?
How did we get here? How did we get here?
We talk real shit sometimes.
Yeah. We're just so juiced about the movies.
It's sprinkled in there.
There's so many good movies though. I can't even limit it to 3.
Exactly.
Like, you know what kind of movies I like? I like rom-coms, right? I like action movies too, but I also like I don't know, I guess it's comedy, but maybe 90s staple comedies. Like, have you guys watched Suburbs with Tom Hanks?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Oh, I fucking love that movie.
The Burbs.
The Burbs.
Yeah.
That shit's hella funny.
Yeah,
and
that's prime HBO.
You get props for bringing that up. That's like one of my favorite fucking movies.
dude, it's underrated right now.
Hey, Pinocchio.
It's Tom Hanks, Carrie Fisher.
She's the wife, right?
Yeah, they like move into this neighborhood, and then like
There's a German family across the street.
One of Tom Hanks' friends is like, "Yo, that fucking house, they're up to some shit.
Nazis.
That military
and he
dude.
keeps pulling Tom Hanks into like investigating that shit at night.
Shout out to Oakland, Tom Hanks.
I love Tom Hanks.
I love Tom Hanks.
He's a good guy, man.
Tom Hanks dude. He's a powerhouse. He's
from the Bay.
Yes, me too. Yes, one of my favorites.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Shout out to
He's-
Chabot Community College.
For real.
That's where he.
Shabbat.
Yeah.
Shabbat.
He's a
Damn.
We
good
gave you
guy.
Tom Hanks,
He did
yo.
a lot of good movies.
Big Show titties too, right?
Did he?
Well, it showed that.
It showed him hella touching one, but yeah.
It showed the side titty shot, like she was at an angle.
How about in Splash? Did they?
Oh, Daryl Hannah.
Oh,
I think there is, like, a
Splash,
little
that's the one
bit.
with the mannequin.
Daryl Hannah. Mannequin is
That's his
Mannequin.
mannequin.
Yes.
Mannequin's
Mannequin's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
I was
One
raised
and
on
two.
HBO. Hollywood Montuone. Do you know who that is?
Is that the dude, the guy that plays his friend, the gay friend?
Yeah, with the glasses.
Man, talk about
Hollywood.
90s.
Those glasses were 90s.
What
Those
show was he
glasses
in?
was way 90s. It was very mad. Was it? What was that dude's name? That was
Max
on a
Headroom.
Max Headroom.
Yep.
Max Headroom. He stuttered and shit.
Damn,
It was
we're
dope.
old.
Man, we're
Damn,
going,
we're
we're going in on the
You were
80s and
listening
90s
like,
today.
oh, this is not my target audience.
It's all right, y'all. You're gonna learn about it today.
You gonna learn today.
Everybody will get here at some point. They're gonna talk about what was good back in the day.
Yeah, that's the shit that I liked. What was your go home cartoon? Like going home to school, like cool. I can't wait to turn on this because this is about to be on.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Wow, really? I remember when that was just a Saturday cartoon.
Yeah. Then it was every day after
Then it was
school.
every day. Yeah, I love Ninja
Sit in front of
Turtles.
the TV with my Reese's Pieces.
Reese's.
Somebody just had a flashback.
The Reese's Pieces.
Doing homework. Hey, remember when they used to have those chocolate bar fundraisers in school?
Yeah,
World's
still have
finest.
them.
Yes,
those.
World's Finest, and then they come in those boxes. My mom would buy all our boxes, and we would just sit there every day eating chocolate bar
You lucky.
Smile.
You lucky.
For real.
because she didn't want to deal with it. She was just like, "We're
You
not
get a
going
box.
door to door."
You got a box.
So I hit my quota.
I mean, I did go door to door. That shit was like nerve wracking. I mean, that'll teach you something as a kid.
No,
like how to talk to people.
that elevator pitch.
Yes.
You got 5 seconds.
Yep, and then get the door closed on you or not.
Would
you like to
buy some chocolate?
Keep the wrapper. You get a free Big Mac.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
And then they
how-
change it to like $1 off.
Yeah, they don't do
Yeah.
that shit.
Now they don't have anything on there.
Forgot about the coupons inside them wrappers, man.
Oh, you got a good ass memory.
World's Finest only does that. Me and my wife were just talking about it. World's Finest, they don't do anything else but fundraisers.
That's good ass chocolate.
They marketed themselves to where it's just
Schools
that.
Dude, that's good ass chocolate.
It's good ass
It
marketing.
is really good, yeah.
You have
It
like
is
little
good.
kids.
It's like
do
the
your-
finest chocolate I've ever had.
It's the world's finest, motherfucker.
What's some other 90s shit? They probably do this still in school. Maybe they don't. But you guys remember like when the book sale would come up in
Oh,
school?
my
You get that
favorite.
news- Yeah.
Yes,
Book
Scholastic.
sales.
And I feel like it took
Scholastic.
half the fucking school year for you to get your books.
Oh, man. And then when
Yeah,
it
I
did come, you're like,
ordered
oh yeah, I ordered that.
Dang.
Did y'all participate in those? Like,
Yeah.
did you,
Yeah.
I
They were
never got
cheap too,
books.
huh? Compared to what books were
Yeah.
in Barnes and Nobles.
My
They were
parents,
like,
yeah, my parents never bought me shit though.
Yeah, they were like, you don't need that. You have a library card.
Classics off
Okay.
that.
Like, I want the
mean-
free bookmark.
Yeah.
If I get 2 books, I get
Yeah.
this T-Rex
Well,
bookmark. It's not
That's
even
true.
like a name brand. It's just like the T-Rex. I want the T-Rex
It says
bookmark.
Scholastic.
Come on,
it.
ma.
And then when they would call it out in class, like, you know, whoever ordered, and everybody would be like, oh, they got
Yeah.
to order. They
Damn, you got hella.
They got money.
Yeah, they always call your like the name of the person like when the order like when they would
Then you gotta
pass it out.
Get up in front of everybody and collect.
Damn.
You got hella books.
You
I only
bitch.
ordered stickers, I think.
A sticker book.
Stickers, yep. Sticker book and stickers. I still got them.
Sticker book.
Panini sticker books.
Scholastic, dude. That was
books.
fun.
Scholastic's a blast from the past. You know what's real 90s though? Like Fruit by the Foot.
Oh,
Hell
but
yeah.
they
Still
don't have
got
it?
that.
They still got
Fruit
that.
by the Foot still going.
But it was invented in the 90s. It was like,
That
it wasn't just
fruit
fruit roll up.
roll-ups?
Yeah, it was Fruit by the Foot.
I didn't have none
What
of that
about
when I was a
Gushers?
kid.
Did you guys have Gushers?
Gushers.
I didn't want
so
none of
bad.
that.
Gusher
That was
Raymond.
weird, wasn't
I
it?
didn't want none of that
I
Gusher.
didn't want that.
It was like, speak for yourself.
Yeah. I'm all about my fruit roll-ups.
Fruit
Yeah.
I didn't want to
roll-ups.
bite something and it all squirt in my mouth.
Yeah. I would like that.
I'll pass. I'll eat my M&Ms.
Just
I'm
swallow.
No
talking 90s
surprise.
snacks.
What were those called?
Wallow.
They look like vines, but they're sour. Ropes? No, they're not flat. They were like they were hella hard, but they were
Sour
like,
power?
Sour
Yeah,
powers.
sour
Yes.
powers.
Yeah.
Sour powers.
Yeah, and then the flat ones came out.
Yeah.
Sour bells.
Wow, I
Sour
love
Sour
those.
Bells.
Yes, I
Hell
love
yeah.
You can find all those candies at that one candy shop in
Burlingame.
those. Burlingame?
They got
Yeah,
all
go
that
all the way
old
there?
school. Yeah, they got all that
Yeah.
old school candy over there.
Fun dip? You guys
Yeah,
like Fun
yeah.
Dip as a kid?
Bees
You
League
fuck the
bubble gum?
sub stick and you just pour the shit in your mouth.
Fun
Pixie
dip.
sticks. They
Yeah.
were like 15 cents, Pixie sticks, or 10 cents.
So, what you say? Gushers? Phil don't rock with
No,
Gushers.
I don't
Jerrissa
know.
don't rock with Gushers.
Magic
Oh, no,
Middles.
thank you.
Me's rock with Gushers.
She stay rocking. Young Gusher, man. Gusher Raymond.
Pop rocks.
Hell
Pop
yeah.
rock.
Pop rocks. Oh,
What?
here.
Yeah. Is it me?
No, it's this
No,
mic.
it's the mic.
Oh.
It's just like when it moves. It's cool. I'll
Gotcha, I'm
hold
not
it.
gonna touch it.
All right.
You gotta hold it the whole time.
Maybe put.
It's okay.
Want to put the or
Yes,
something?
ma'am.
Hold it.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Oh yeah. Put it like.
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
There you go.
Word.
MacGyvered it.
MacGyver. Okay. So, what are 3 songs from your 80s and 90s
Oh, dang.
That's tough.
that you have
That's
to?
hard.
Yeah.
That's
Just 3.
real hard.
Just three.
Even
Like,
harder.
Ah.
80s and 90s.
80s and 90s. 80s.
Man, everything spans from freestyle to reggae to hip hop.
Thriller.
Thriller.
Yeah.
The whole album, just 3.
Yeah.
Wow. I'll give you,
all the
okay.
Thriller.
I'll give you albums. You can do.
Yeah, let's
Thriller.
listen to albums
Yeah,
that were
'cause you got
huge on
songs
us.
hard.
Okay. 3 albums. Thriller. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Phil first.
Feels
Hold
good.
on, hold on. Let me see here.
Digging through the crates in his
Yeah,
head.
no.
I'll give you one of mine.
Which one?
It would be Outkast AT-Aliens.
Yeah.
That was very much me, like that. Not my introduction to hip hop, but when I fell in love with hip hop. Like I knew hip hop. You know what I mean? Like I was a Pac
That
fan,
was the
whatever.
one that got you.
Yeah, that was I was drawn into that. Like the Me and You song, Elevators.
Yeah.
That was like, ooh, I heard it at a school rally. I heard it at a school rally, and I was like, we're bumping this hella loud right now, and I was like, this is dope.
That is a sick ass beat.
Yeah.
And it was hella different than their first single on the first album.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was
Outkast
just dope.
reinvent themselves. I've always been a fan.
Yeah, same.
Damn.
Please give us another album.
Please give us another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
I heard it's because 3000 is really insecure about what he's been recording. So he's like Prince. He just continues to just put stuff in a vault.
And just leave
Yeah?
it there.
Yeah.
Or is he like Dre and he just keeps on working because it's not perfect?
Yeah.
Both,
Or
both,
the same.
right?
Yeah,
Or-
both
You
basically.
guys ain't hear Detox yet?
Oh, you already got that?
Yeah, detox.
I got that. It's on Spotify.
Yeah.
Spotify. Shout out to
Detox.
Spotify.
It's like a 15, 20-year-old mythic album.
Detox coming.
Still waiting for that
Detox
one.
coming. That's just always fun to say. Detox coming.
Damn.
What
I don't
album?
know.
What album, Jarissa? Name one.
There's too many, but maybe song-wise, I remember when I moved to San Francisco, and I already loved hip hop, right? But I was introduced to hip hop through KMEL.
Hey.
Shout out.
People Station.
But I remember, I think it was a Cypress Hill song. Was it? When he
Insane
goes-
in Membrane.
Yeah, and then my brother was playing it. It wasn't on the
93.
radio yet. He was playing it, and I was like, "What is that?" And then when I heard it on the radio, and because it was his favorite song, I think it became my favorite song. And then I got into hip hop like that.
Side note, I remember walking with my cousins to Top of the Hill to Q's.
Woo!
to go get
Q's
that
Hip Hop
to
Shop.
go buy that.
Talk about
it. was it Q's Top of the Hill?
Cuevas. I had a homeboy who met Biggie there at Q's.
Really?
What?
Yeah. I think Seabuck, Chris Eagle.
Oh yeah, didn't he get an autograph from him?
Yeah.
Or anything?
Pretty lost that shit.
Yay.
Damn.
My cousin was a nerd though. He was just like trying to DJ, but everybody knew about Q's.
Yep. Q's Hip Hop Shop.
Yeah, that's a hip hop landmark.
I wish it lasted longer than it did.
Of course.
That and ultrasounds.
It was hard though, just the way the digital age took over, and it was just like
Smack
Out
in
of
the face.
nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I mean,
just-
it wasn't overnight, but then it was.
Was that like 2000 or
RKO out of nowhere.
2001?
yeah, it just came up and just took out the whole record business.
Was that the place that y'all did crate digging, bought your vinyls at?
Ultrasound. We did ultrasounds. We did
Amoeba.
Like in the Avenues?
Rasputin.
It had like this graffiti title.
Zebra.
Avenues.
It was in the Avenues, like I want to say Judah or something like that. And then the name of the store was in like graffiti.
Which one was
Big
that?
old
Judah.
piece.
On Judah.
I have really bad memory, but I remember like.
But Q's was like
Going
right by the top of the hill.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that one.
Yeah.
There's a place my friends went to get their graffiti markers, like the ultras. It was on top of the hill. A dude named Doug ran that, and then he had a record store, and he had markers that he sold to everyone under 18. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Shout out to
Responsible
Fat
for all the
Markers.
graffiti around the schools.
Shout out to you. Doug was dope.
What other albums? What's your AT Aliens?
AT Aliens will be up there.
93 Till Infinity was huge on me.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I can see that.
absolutely.
Yep.
Definitely.
And De La Soul is dead.
Yeah, that was a really good one. There was so.
I'm feeling it. Yeah.
I mean, that's
No.
one of the nerdier picks, but I love De La
I'm
Soul is
feeling
dead.
it. Yeah.
There's so many. Do you guys still have cassette tapes?
I do.
I still
do.
kept mine.
I don't
Why do
know
you guys
what
keep
mine is.
yours? Nostalgia?
Yeah.
Do you have radios that can play cassette tapes?
No.
No. But I think mine,
I
'cause
don't.
mine are like local music.
Yeah, you gotta have that.
You gotta keep them because some of them never made it out to CD. I feel like, at least the ones that I've kept.
Yeah.
I'm
CDs.
sure you can find it
I'm-
online somewhere.
That's true. I'm curious to see like if you gave, what's a generation that grew up without cassette tapes? If you gave them a
Millennials, right?
cassette tape and a radio, would they know how to play?
I was watching a video, like they gave kids like a cassette tape, and they were trying to figure it out. They're like, "What the hell is this thing?"
Really?
Yeah.
How about the buttons?
I
They
would
couldn't read
pull
the
this shit
buttons?
out
They-
and
they
then
were
hand it
looking
to
at it,
them.
yeah, they were looking
and
at
then
it, they're like,
get this to play.
Where's the play button at?
Oh man, that's
Where do you plug your
horrible.
headphones
Do you remember
in?
doing that shit with a pencil?
Trying to rewind it.
Save battery.
I never imagined we'd be at this point where like there's people who don't know about certain things that we grew up with.
That's why I
Isn't that
like our
crazy?
generation. Our generation.
love our generation.
Got to see like the whole pathway.
Evolution.
Yeah.
For real.
Evolution of like how.
Analog to digital.
Very true.
We saw our parents Betamax, 8 tracks to everything now.
Laser disc.
For real. Laser disc.
Laser disc
Laser
was
disc
the
was like the
shit.
one.
And yeah.
Laser disc was.
Those are actually still good quality. Like quality wise, it's just no one
can't
wants to
find the
hold a
parts
big
for
ass
it.
disc.
You guys want to watch a movie?
Do you remember when
Hella big.
laser disc? It would be like it would be 2 different discs, and you have to flip it upside down, like
Yes.
like a third way through the movie, because there wasn't enough space on that
Like
front part.
vinyl.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like vinyl.
So it was vinyl, right? Then it was. Was there anything before Betamax where music was recorded onto?
It was
The
reel to
big
reel.
radio.
No, I'm
yeah.
sorry. No, reel to reel, then vinyl.
Reel to reel, cassette. No, reel to reel, vinyl.
Vinyl.
Then cassette.
Beta.
Beta.
I feel
Beta
like.
was
Betamax.
Betamax. Yeah, video.
remember
Video
those.
tape.
No,
It's a Betamax.
Oh,
Sure,
8-track.
No. 8-track.
Yeah,
8-track.
8-track.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
8-track.
8-track,
yeah.
Then
Yeah.
cassette.
8-track.
Then CDs. Then digital.
Then digital.
Yeah,
Then
MP3
there was
players.
floppy disk. There was mini disc players.
And
But those were to save stuff, not specifically for music. So like in the CD era, there was LCD, there's CD, there was.
These nuts.
I was
coming.
kind of waiting for that.
Coming.
waiting for that
And
shit.
it came.
I'm 13.
Never growing up.
We never really do.
Amen.
Sorry,
to
that was an order. And then
Don't ever.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Right? And then digital. And then different
Digital.
forms of digital.
Yep.
Do you remember there was a way you could record hella songs on a CD, like 100 songs on a CD,
And you can MP3.
MP3.
That
right?
was what it was called.
Put an
That's what it was called.
That era of music missed me. I just had people. I was like, I need a list of songs. I'm gonna give you this list.
But you had to have an MP3. Like you had to have a radio that played MP3.
My car radio could play it, but then I had nothing else in the house that could play it. I just had the car.
Wait.
Yeah, I remember some friends were ahead of the curve. They had MP3 disc players in the car.
Yeah.
Because you could put a CD. Because you put it on an MP3 or with
Oh,
an MP3.
yeah, when you burn your CD.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could put like
Right,
100
yeah.
songs on a CD.
Yeah.
Rather than
You
just
burn
a-
CDs. Do they burn CDs nowadays?
Dude, I missed that
No.
shit. I would like burn one like just before we're about to head out to the club.
Yep. You
Like,
had
oh,
the. I
you
got
wait-
this mix.
Yeah.
Overnight to
Yeah.
download everything, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that-
I've been
yeah.
working on this all week, guys.
And then
Dang.
like having like an iPod, I set up just like this list right here. We're gonna play. You know what I mean?
iPods,
Like iPods even before like touches.
Yo.
Yeah, the straight up iPod.
You know
Zooms.
what's insane? I remember this very specifically. I was in college and we had these shuttle buses, right? One day everybody had CD Walkmans,
Ah.
right? What do you call them? They were just CD
Yeah.
players. CD players. They're hella big, so you have to hold them. You can't put them in your pocket.
The
or
yellow
nothing.
ones.
And then
Discman.
one day, not one day, but like it just felt
Discman
like
for sure.
overnight, everybody had white headphones,
Oh.
earphones. Then next thing you know, it was the iPod
Yeah.
era, and I was still rocking a CD player. I was like, oh man, I gotta catch up. But dang, back then that was hell expensive.
You know
Yeah.
what CD I have? Asterisk Rising.
Shut up.
Jerrissa, you want to explain to that?
Me and Phil just looked at each other.
I'm not embarrassed, okay?
No, I got that one too.
But kind of.
What is this? Is it like
Go
a
ahead,
Filipino
Jerrissa.
showcase?
The
Jerrissa,
80s classic?
What
No,
Asterisk Rising?
y'all can dig, but you ain't gonna find nothing.
I got it.
Uh-oh.
Okay, but maybe.
You got a mixtape?
No, I
it was an album.
had a hip hop group I was part of. We
Girl. We're about to dig it out.
What
How
don't
long
you
we
do?
into that?
What don't you do, Jarissa?
Like hip hop? Like you guys are rapping?
we were all MCs. There was it started out with 10 of
I
us.
respect it.
Right?
Ten?
There was 10 of it was like Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang here forever, motherfuckers.
Well, actually, that's what inspired us. So there was nine dudes, and then there was me, and we were all rappers. No, we were mixed cultures.
I thought it was all Filipino. You call yourself Putang.
Shit.
No, they can't call it because they're dudes.
10 out of 10. Well
Yeah.
played, man.
Fun. He volleyed that up and he
You
served
were
it.
waiting.
He's like holding on. He's like, I can't hold it anymore.
You served it, and I was like,
Alley-oop.
that was actually on our list of names.
Fuck.
I'm just playing. So we recorded an album, maybe 2 when we were of 10, and then as the years went by, it was just 5 of us. And then, so
You guys slowly like, you suck. You're out of here.
no. We were good. Like we came out with albums and we performed around Santa
Yeah.
Cruz. We performed in San Francisco
Damn.
clubs.
That's dope.
Our CDs were sold in record stores.
Really?
What was when you could do that back then?
Shout out to
Yeah.
Creative Music. Creative Music's on the
It
list
was like
too.
Creative and Street something
Streetlight Records.
Streetlight
Streetlight.
Records in
Hate
Santa
Street.
Cruz.
I
Yeah.
remember
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just in Santa Cruz, and then we did clubs in San Francisco. But then as the years went by, and personally I think this is maybe my personal opinion, okay? Maybe why a lot of Filipinos don't excel in showbiz or entertainment is because they put their families first. So I eventually quit
Talk
the
that
group.
talk.
Yeah, I quit the group because at that time, my family was going through some stuff. My grandma was sick. My mom was, she had to go take care of them, and then they needed somebody to assist her. And it was a lot in college. I was in my senior year, I think, when I left the group.
Ain't that
And then we came back 2 years later, and we did a reunion show back
Dope.
at the same place. And it was sick, but the group went on without me, and then they added singers, and they did really well. They're on Pandora
Are they
and
still going?
Spotify right now.
They're on
As
Pandora.
what?
No, they all got families, so they're not.
They still have
know.
the same group name?
They changed it after I left. It was Rising Asterisk. Yeah.
So, we're going to have to hear one of your verses.
Oh, We're gonna do an intro.
We have to.
I'm gonna have to revisit
I know
one of the
you have
albums.
something on the top of your
I
head.
still write, but I don't freestyle. Yeah.
Ooh, something
Jerrod raps.
from
No, I don't memorize it. Maybe next time.
I'm trying to bury
Yeah,
that.
maybe next time.
you
But
use-
no, you know my cousin and my brother, they used to spin our records in the club.
Really?
Yeah,
believe
that's
that.
the benefit of having a DJ brother.
I believe
DJ
that.
cousins. Yeah, it was cool. It was nice. It was short lived, but it was nice.
Is when it was CD though.
It was when it was CD. It was Serato and
all
shit.
you had was CD, right?
Yeah, we didn't come out with vinyl, but it was from 2002 to 2000. I think I was performing till 2006 or 7.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Smacked you with that one, huh?
Yeah, you did. I can't believe you brought that shit up.
I was like,
What just
what's
happened
going
here?
on?
Like, I ain't never heard that.
That's dope to learn, though.
Oh shit!
If
What's
you're
it called
Filipino
again?
growing up in the
Asterisk
90s,
what?
though.
Asterisk
like,
Rising, and then
In the
Rising
Bay Area
Asterisk after
especially.
that.
If you were fortunate to have at least, 2 or 3 other Filipino friends, you were probably trying to harmonize or rap.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, just
We're
fun.
creative
breakdance.
people.
And it
you
was
know
all
what
for
I'm
the
saying?
girls.
Or you would break dance,
Shit.
just like
Or
I can
break
do that
dance.
shit too, man.
Or do
You
all
were
of
practicing one of the elements of hip hop.
it. Do you guys remember
have to.
when at Great America you could record like a music video?
Oh yeah.
Or like your own song?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking
Tell me
about.
about it.
Yeah, which one did you do?
Speak on it.
No, in 8th grade,
You did Ice Ice Baby.
nah, we we did our own song. Like
What?
Like some dude wrote a song for this other girl, and then we sang it, and they played it out loud.
Yeah, because they used to play it outside.
Yeah.
It was terrible. What?
But people used to do that. They used to use that booth to give, as a demo.
That was the demo.
That was the demo.
That was
They went
back
to
in the
Great
days
America.
of,
That was back in the day.
Perfect Studios. Everybody take
Because
pictures.
nobody had
At Youth Park
laptops.
Mall.
Nobody had
glamour shots.
glamour shots.
Picture people.
I have horrible glamour shots.
You got glamour shots?
My aunt made us take glamour shots.
She has to post them. She's gonna post them on Instagram later.
Yeah.
Oh,
Which
ew.
goes back to you used to
They made
dye
my
eyebrows
hair.
in.
They made my hair all big, and I was only 16. They made me look like I was 30 or
Throwback
40.
Tuesday.
Flashback.
Holy shit.
Right.
Yeah, you guys are old.
What about having planners? Do you guys remember carrying a planner?
I never got into it.
So
Like digital planner?
planner was like it was,
The actual planner, like you carry it around.
it was
Come on,
like
yeah,
a,
I still have a
it was an organ. Well,
You couldn't wait to add a new number to
Organizer.
that thing, though.
I had hella pictures.
Hella proud pictures?
Hella pictures. Hella random pictures, like sticky pictures. Remember
Oh
you
yeah,
get the
oh yeah, that's a
sticky
good one. That's a
pictures
good one.
With the laser background.
Yeah, I never had that, bro.
They don't know. They used to have a booth,
I'm
right,
gonna go to your
at
mom's house and take a
cinema
picture.
video, where you could take sticky pics.
Oh,
And
at
they were
Ceremony.
really
Wasn't it
tiny.
there? Wasn't that Ceremony?
Ceremony too at Claire's.
That would be
I ain't
right.
never done that either.
Oh, you lying motherfucker. I go to Claire's just to buy hoop earrings and that's it. And black stud earrings. Hoop earrings and that's it.
Mr.
Who raised
Clean.
the shit?
Looking like a fucking pirate out here.
Damn. I need to post my sticky pics.
My
You still have them?
I still have them.
Damn.
Sanrio had an ill one because you had Karopi.
Yo,
Is that Japantown?
why you know?
Nah, Ceremony, bro. Stonestown.
They used to have Sanrio in Ceremony.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was hell expensive.
It's not there no more?
I steal erasers.
No.
Steal dinosaur erasers.
Was it just
They still
me?
looking for
Wasn't
you.
there an era where gaffling or stealing wasn't?
Gaffling.
Gaffling
style?
was the word.
Dude, gaffling was a trend back then.
Let's bring it back.
There was clicks. Yeah, well, people still do.
Gaffling and getting murphed out.
Murph.
You guys know
Don't get
gaffling.
I have not heard that.
Define gaffling.
Wow.
Gaffling means stealing.
Stealing.
Yeah.
And murphed out means what?
When you choke
Getting
someone
murphed
out.
from behind.
And then you take their wallet, right?
That's right.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
Mars.
yeah.
You
Yep.
were so cool.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Gaffling.
Don't get
Dude.
murphed out.
Gaffling.
People used to gaffle like Nautica jackets. How you do that?
You would wear warm-ups, right, that were hella baggy. And then
Preach.
if you knew how to bust the security ink thing, you just
So I guess it wasn't
just
that
stuff
good.
it down your pant leg in like some large warm-ups that you're
I used to
wearing.
steal hella shit from Miller's Outpost.
Oh my
I
god.
miss Miller's
Which
outfit.
is
Put on hella
non-existent
clothes
right now.
and then put the stuff over and just walk out.
Oh man.
So security.
That's why they closed down. It was Anchor Blue.
Oh yeah. LP just couldn't they were overwhelmed. They couldn't handle it, and that's what took down Miller's Outpost for
I don't
sure.
even think they had an LP there.
Probably not. Miller's Outpost was the cut
Yeah.
for us too in Castro. No,
For
I'm not gonna say
dudes.
nothing.
Busted.
CV.
Contempo casuals was my shit.
Contempo casual.
How about structure?
Structure.
I remember
Those were
Structure.
dudes, though.
That's where you get the ties at.
Structure.
You get
Vest.
the
Dress up
Sweater
clothes.
vest.
Yeah, that's what.
you get
Wow,
the
Structure.
the bolo ties. It'd be like a
Clip-ons.
like a bullhorn, and then you got 2 leather strings and metal tips. Do you remember Miller's Outpost carried those too? You remember? Bolo
I never had
neckties.
those. I remember those were
Lying
the style.
motherfucker. Bolo neckties.
Yeah, we thought that shit was tight, dude.
Overalls.
Yeah.
Overalls came back.
Did you guys ever have a pair of
So many-
overalls with airbrush art on it and all that?
Oh,
I couldn't afford the airbrush.
Yeah, I couldn't afford an airbrush. Someone had to draw on my inside of my parka jacket for me to have flair. I had Calamity Coyote
Inside your parking jacket?
from inside my parka, my
tag?
Bulls parka.
Who drew that for you? Somebody.
Some nerd at
That's
school.
dope.
He was good.
Yeah, I was that nerd that
Yeah.
people asked to draw stuff.
Dang, he just called you a nerd.
Look it up.
I used to hate that though. People used to just pass me paper in class and be like, "Can you write this person loves this person?" I'm like, "What?"
Do it on my
It's our anniversary. Like, what the fuck? We're in 6th grade though.
Dang.
book covers. Whoever had the most flair on their book covers.
Oh yeah, book covers was dope.
Like if
I
you had
couldn't
a
have flair on my book.
I used to look
You
forward
get
to
It
doing
was
that.
I
just
was
brown
kidding. Private
brown
school,
paper
right?
bags.
brown paper bags. Then
Wait, you went to private school?
Yeah.
Did you go to private school?
Uh huh.
I hate y'all. You go
What?
private
For
school?
what?
Yeah, I did. I went to
Because
Holy
you got
Name.
it good.
Shout out to Holy Name and the sister.
Y'all got
at us.
clean schools.
Look at us.
Bunch of fucking
We in the
heathens
same-
right here.
In the same place right now.
Hey, you're the only one that graduated from college.
Shout out to public
Why'd you gotta
school.
bring that up,
You did
though?
it.
Why'd you gotta bring that up, though?
San Francisco Public.
Balboa.
Yeah. Hey, Balboa's different now.
Oh yeah, I've been hearing things.
Balboa's different now. They,
Proud of
like,
them.
they got money. Yeah, they got money now.
got money.
Oh,
They
Balboa's
got-
like that?
Is this true? They
Yeah.
gotta take tests to be in that school now?
Yes.
Like low?
There's a placement test.
Wow.
Where's it at? Which
It's on
Right by
Oh,
Farlito.
okay.
Excelsior, man. Shout out to,
Cayuga.
shout out to the mission. Shout out to the mission.
Wow.
I love that.
I remember that was
Yeah,
a school to
wow.
stay away from.
Yep. They
Yeah, I was scared.
were you there when before they had the gate or after they had the gate? around the
After they
school?
had the gate.
Oh, I remember
But
before the game.
I remember
Holy.
my brother was in school before the gate, and I
Uh.
remember I had to go find him, and I passed by him back at Denman, into the back of Val, and then through the halls. Pff, I was scared. There was like graffiti on the walls. People were hella big.
It looked like higher learning in there. Or was
Yes,
that,
it was like the
was
movies.
that one movie.
I was scared.
There was a lot of race wars during like the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm. A lot of gang wars.
A lot of race wars. You remember when they merged? What school was that?
Thurgood?
Thurgood,
Thurgood?
Marshall, and
Was it Thurgood? I forget. And Philip Burton.
Philip Burton, yeah.
They merged Philip Burton and another school. I think it was
Oh,
Wilson.
did they? Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know
Wilson,
that.
yeah.
And then that's I remember when that happened because
Race
I'd be at my grandma's house
Yeah.
and she lived on a main strip and you hear the kids leaving school. Like it's just rah 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 rah.
Dang. You
Yeah.
know,
We went there looking for people a couple
Oh,
times.
yeah,
huh?
we did.
Huh?
it's crazy nowadays. Like at this age, like at our age, if you've ever been at a high school after they release class, it's crazy.
Now?
Like I was
Or before?
around Mission and Onondaga. Maybe I think they released class around 2 or 3, and I was going to the post office. I was like, I'm scared. I'm scared. There's so. I wonder if adults felt that way when we were in high school. They were
I'm
like
sure.
loud, rowdy. They didn't give a fuck. They were writing on walls. You know, like
I just started walking
it was their
through the shoulder
domain.
checking everybody.
You know what it is?
Excuse
Phil. Me, bro.
Yeah, when you're young, you don't give a shit, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about now.
Oh,
I was just like on the way here.
That was
You know
Philip
what I mean?
Stone sound.
that was
just the
on the
other
way
day.
here. Like,
On the way here.
just
Walking through-
getting out of the parking lot, I just showed the shit.
They're walking too close to my kid. I was like, what y'all, mom?
Chuck E. Cheese, man.
I guess because my size,
This is my pizza.
and
Took the
I'm
last
female,
pepperoni, motherfucker.
I get kind of self-conscious.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've always hated like teenagers.
Even when you were a
as
teenager.
like
I hated myself.
I hate y'all.
I hate 13-year-old kids. Get out of here.
True that.
guys are terrible.
It's just a weird age. That's why.
It is. Yeah.
Like they're they're at that
You're
weird
super confused
stage,
at that age, no matter how confident you are.
It's
you
different
think you
though.
are.
Like, I think we were louder before because if you wanted to see someone 3 blocks away and you wanted their attention, you have to yell at them. Now you just call someone or you text them.
Yeah.
Hey, wait up for me. Like, there's not that verbal communication.
There's not that.
Hey, that is a thing.
But back then
90s,
also you had to not
Uri.
care what other people thought.
Hey.
For real.
Yeah.
Uri.
Real.
ERRAY. You ever get Uried?
In a way, I kind of
You
feel
event.
bad though for
Uri.
like kids
being
in
that
this
way.
day and age.
Oh yeah, for
Just
not.
with online bullying and all that stuff. That's way worse to deal with. I feel like. You're put way more on blast. I feel like
It's easier to fuck up
bully,
someone's
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's easier. That's a thing.
So
We were limited to our cities or
Exactly.
our circles.
Wherever
But
your
now
phone
it's
reached.
now it's like worldwide. If someone found you on the Explore page, they could just comment some mean shit on you and be like,
I don't even have kids yet, but
That's
that's like
sad.
my biggest fear. Like when I do have kids, is them having to like is the possibility of them possibly going through some shit like that. I wouldn't know how to deal with it.
That's why I want to put my kids in all self-defense, all of them.
Yeah.
But how does that train them
For real, though.
emotionally on how
Should do
to
that,
deal
too.
with?
It gives them
confidence.
Confidence. Yeah. It
So they
builds
know
up-
how to handle a situation,
That's so true. dude.
like a
I-
hostile situation. They
yeah.
know how to like either walk away from it or tell
Know how
kind
to
of like
protect themselves.
Yeah. If they
Mentally
do get,
and emotionally.
Yeah.
if they do get physical, then they could
Yeah.
hey back up off.
Throw these hands, as you youngsters say.
Yeah.
We should say let's squabble. Let's squabble.
We used to say, "Don't get banked on."
Don't get.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get banked on.
don't get
You won't
banked.
throw down.
What was like 90s terms? Like it was like
That they don't say right now?
not was the biggest annoying one ever. Like I'm gonna go to school. No.
I would love for that shit to come back.
I hated psych.
Said nobody.
Psych.
No.
Like,
Psych.
this is for you. Psych. Like, what the fuck?
I still use moded though. You know moded
me
ass?
too.
Molded
Yeah.
forever, dude.
Define moded. Me and my husband try to define
Fucking-
moded. Does it mean
fucking
stupid
embarrassed.
or embarrassed?
Is that a Bay
moded
thing?
ass? Huh?
Is that a Bay
It
thing?
is. I've never heard it outside of the Bay.
So millennials, that's what you guys do with them. You
Y'all are
thought.
Yeah.
You thought.
Hella moded ass.
Moded.
Or-
That
Hella
shit's still funny to say.
moded.
Molded.
When I hear somebody say moded,
So molded.
I know they speak my language.
And that's like an ultimate insult. Like, damn, I am.
Arguments with my lady,
Molded.
we definitely say
Hey,
so molded. Cheers, what up?
Come in.
Hey.
Hey,
Moded
come
ass.
in here.
Moded ass.
Don't get moded out there.
Don't be moded, come inside.
MODED, right?
Yes.
MODED.
That is a lesson for anyone
Get
under
banked
what?
on.
Oh, put them in.
Yeah. What
You got
else?
some.
What else? What else?
Moded.
That was a good one.
I think I said something to one of my nieces, and they were like, "What does that mean?" Wow, I wish I remember what it was. I really wish I did
Always
because it was
say,
like,
don't get stolen.
I didn't see it, but
Stolen.
I didn't do it. But like, I remember my older cousins, my girl cousins, would do that G-talk shit. Do you remember that?
I hate that shit because I never
yeah.
understood.
Yeah, I know. To this day, I still don't get
Like,
it, but that's exactly.
Or pig Latin. It was like you
Yeah,
put,
it's like
put a
that.
G before every vowel.
Yeah.
yeah, I never did that. I was like, that's a waste of time.
I
I,
was like,
already
I-
know what you're saying.
Yeah, dummy.
I was like, I don't care.
It's not that complicated.
I don't care anymore.
My parents would do that at the Tagalog. My mom would do that at the Tagalog.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How you do that?
That's even.
Yeah, I was
Dang,
like,
that's
next
whoa.
complicated.
That's next level.
That's
Mind
so
blown.
There's a lot of silent G's already.
Yeah. Yeah, that would fuck me up. Damn, 90s terms. What else? What else? Like really popular
Besides
in the
not
90s?
and psych and moded.
Fresh. I want to say fresh. Is
I still say
is the ni-
fresh.
is
I
the
still say
90s.
dope.
Dope. I still say dope.
Sick. Oh, that's sick.
Tight. That shit tight.
Tight is my go-to. Tight.
That shit tight.
No one, like my
So many
nieces
different
don't
ways
say
you
that.
say it.
No?
My nieces don't say
You
that.
know
I've
what?
never heard
It's
them
because
say
everybody got tight pants now.
That's true. It's like it's not a thing.
Yeah.
Like,
Tight.
oh shit, that's tight.
That shit
and
tight.
then I wonder if they know what I'm saying.
Yeah, they're like, no, it's not.
That's not
Uh, It's boot cut.
It's it's
tapered, that's all.
boyfriend jeans. And you know what's funny is like they rock crop tops and overalls, and they think they started that shit. I'm like, we've been there.
I think you're tight, moded ass.
You think you sick, moded.
That's what's going on. They're seriously rocking the 90s the way that we probably looked
to
at
be
the 70s, you know?
To be alive and watch it
True.
happen is
For real.
crazy.
Oh, like 60s, because 90s was like a revamp of the 60s.
That's true.
Was it?
You know, yeah, it's kind of it was a baggier version of it. You know what I mean? Like the bright colors and the psychedelics.
And it was mixed with grunge.
Or those heat shirts, or what the color changing hypercolor shirts. You knew your pits were on fire.
Yeah.
I remember those.
Back all sweaty, just your back changing color.
You know,
I'm not familiar.
you hot right now, bro?
Yeah. Why are you all hot for? I'm not.
Hey, what's that tuxedo place that rented out suits for prom?
Celix.
Celix in Sermani?
Yeah.
That's where I would go.
Hell yeah, that was a
Why they always
go-to.
give like dudes suits that don't fit?
You know why? Because you had to shoot the basketball to get like a discount on your.
Oh yeah. Or
They just give you a size and you deal with it.
They didn't care.
Yeah, they didn't
They
care.
were getting money.
your date was the one that wore it to school the whole day to promote Celix. Girls used to do that shit at our school. I'd be like, I'm just like a girl tomorrow. Fuck this. Wearing a tuxedo all day, so your ass can have a free fucking tuxedo.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was
The
the way.
promo?
Yeah, I
That was
remember
the
seeing that
link.
shit.
I remember dudes wearing a tuxedo all day. They're like, I got a free tuxedo though. Like, what you
shit.
You a sucker though.
Yeah.
Yo, went to
Suck.
your proms.
Uh-huh.
All your proms, like, what did you? When private school they have junior and senior too?
Yeah.
Ah, cool.
Winter formals and shit. But I graduated from a public school.
Well, y'all have prom there too, right? Yeah.
What public school did you graduate from?
The one.
How come I don't know that?
The one. You know the one.
Okay, we did.
The one. Yeah,
Wait, what
You
did
too?
they call that?
the one. Hey,
I'm
now
trying to
it's,
get it what you just said right now.
now they're called their mascot's called the Grizzlies, but before it was called the Indians. They changed the name.
They
Yeah,
had to, right?
They had to.
Yeah.
The PC, man.
yeah, PC.
You know what's different about us going to school then and now? They couldn't email our parents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You try to
They
intercept
had to try
that
to
call
call
or
him.
that voicemail, dude.
Yeah.
That phone's off the hook all day.
Back in the day, you just
I'm at
intercept you just gotta intercept the mail.
Yeah,
That's all you had to do.
house party.
Yeah, get home before
I
the
had
mail comes.
senioritis like a motherfucker,
Oh,
I had
man.
senioritis in 8th grade.
I feel it.
dude. Is that right?
I totally fucked up.
Dude, me and my homeboy, we'd arrive at school, Castro Valley in the morning, and then we'd just be like, "You wanna do this shit today?" Nah, I was cut out. I mean, we cut out to the city and just fucking hang out at Haight all day.
Damn, lucky.
You were those kids.
I still graduated.
That's what I'm
too.
saying. I had
as
this
long as you
conversation
graduated.
with my
Yeah.
husband. He was like, I cut all the time, but somehow I graduated. I'm like, I hate y'all.
Did you go to private school?
No, we went to the same high
Oh.
school, but I worked my ass off. And he was like, no, I graduated with flying colors. I'm like, I worked my ass off. Like
He
you
graduated
were
flying colors
one of
too?
them kids, huh?
He graduated flying colors too?
That's what he said.
Hey, you get the same diploma.
Yo, I was super
You get the
studious.
same-
It
until
was just
junior
like
year.
because he cut a lot, and he was like, I made up the work. I'm like, oh my god, I'm just one of those people that like. You know,
I'm
was
scared
raised.
to-
I was raised to be by the book, and then so like
Fuck that book,
when
Jarissa,
my
we out here.
when my girls told me like, oh, we're gonna cut, and it was senior year. I remember the first day I cut, it was senior year, and they took me to IHOP.
Oh shit!
I brought my
IHOP.
freaking math book. I was like, I gotta finish my homework, guys.
Feeling hella guilty.
Yeah, feeling hella guilty. Now I'm like,
You're like, I
Man.
wish I cut more.
I wish.
I enjoyed myself a little bit more. I guess.
Shit, I wish I
Ditto, I got
studied
those
more.
same
If I knew that it was like
I
that.
wish I studied more.
You know what though? Because I was in an all male environment for like 2+ years. When I went to the public school that was mixed, I was like, okay, I don't have to leave. They all right here. I don't care. I don't have to leave. They all right here. All different
Like
ages.
chill here for
Was
a
it
while.
easier?
Yeah.
Was it easier or harder?
Because of how many classes we were trained to take. and then going to a public environment, you have all these extra credits. So they push that all to my electives. And then my senior year, I only had 4 classes. 2 in the morning. Then I had.
You're talking about classes. I thought you were talking about the girls.
Oh, was it easier?
Like they're just right there. I thought that's what you were talking about.
No, they just had to be there.
Damn.
Yeah, you know.
You're talking about books. Okay.
Yeah.
No, he shifted mid conversation.
You know, okay. What's easier about it is they coming to you now. When you're in an all boys school, you don't get that heat. But then when you're at a public school and then you're used to that all male environment, and it's my first time to a public school.
You were like a kid in a candy store.
I was gamed up. Sorry.
It was like building up.
I loved it. That shit was dope. Like, why am I gonna cut? They all right here? Where are we going?
Like, where would you go? Be at the mall, nobody's
But
there.
then again, if you had some drama, they were right there.
Like, I'm going back to school. Ain't nobody at the mall.
Yeah. I'm trying to get these Jordans today. I worked at a movie theater. That's
right.
What was your
was
high school job? Movie theater? Was that your first high school job?
It was
The one in Colma?
Burlingame.
Oh, the one
I've never
right off of
101.
Yeah.
Right next to It's It.
Yeah.
That was my boy.
I've never been.
Benjo got me the job. Shout out to B.
Nice.
Yeah,
Benjo.
that was. No, I'm kidding. That was that was the one. That was the one. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, you want it?
I couldn't make up my mind. It's a long day thinking.
That was the high school job, working in a movie theater, and then after that, I got fired. Then I worked at Foot Locker.
That's
So
right,
the
you did
movie
work
was
at
your
Foot
first
The
job.
movie theater was like first odd job on paper. I had jobs before, but I was getting paid under the table.
How old were you at that job?
16.
What was the craziest shit you seen at that movie theater? Because I heard a lot of movie theater stories.
We do like manhunt at night. Whenever, because
What you mean?
when we got the movies, like
You ever
they
catch anybody?
doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, little kids.
Oh.
Cause it was Burlingame, so
Yeah,
they
that's
would like, I'm gonna go watch a movie, Mom. Like the movie, you know what movies were playing when I was at the movie theater? It was like Selena, Joanna Man.
Joanna Man.
Shut up.
Google that shit.
Yeah. I remember
Joanna
that.
Man.
Pretty Ricky.
I actually watched that.
Sling Blade.
Oh yeah.
This is and
Damn,
then,
you remember the whole lineup.
well, that was for like 2 years, like a year, and then when 1, 2, and 3, when Star Wars, was it 4, 5, 6 came out again, remastered? Yeah, that was happening there because we had that movie theater had the biggest screen, and the only one that beat that was GA because Great America had that Days of Thunder screen.
So it was like 96, 97.
Yeah, ish.
Yeah.
Dang, y'all
Yeah.
go with your timelines.
Yeah, you go to the timeline. You
What y'all
all those
taking?
movies.
Ginseng,
That's my points of reference.
ginkgo biloba.
Ginkgo biloba.
I got a badass memory.
You know what kids will never understand? Going to a dope arcade.
Yeah.
Going to you didn't like
What's that?
Nintendo was the Nintendo with a corded fucking shit.
Cord?
With a cord. Corded.
Corded cord.
I would always be at Fashion Island in San Mateo.
Fashion Island, you brought that back.
Looking
by
for
the ice skating
Street
rink?
Fighter
The
machines.
tilt.
Yeah, at the tilt. Even before it was called the tilt, I remember we would even go to the gold mine at the fucking airport.
Damn.
You remember the gold
What
mine?
about the arcade at Ceremony?
Went to there because I was
Starcade.
They had Yar Kung Fu. Yeah, it was called Starcade. Good shit.
He got a
See,
boner
Right next to
there.
right next to Montgomery Wards.
Across the street from
you for some memory.
across the alley from McDonald's.
Yeah.
They had Yar Kung Fu.
You gave
That's
him
what
a
I want to
chubby
play
right
over there.
Oh, Kung Fu.
Oh yeah, there's Kung Fu, and then Yar Kung Fu was like the precursor to like Street Fighter fighting games and shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
And of course, Pier
guys are
39.
Pier 39.
I wish the arcade was still in the front.
And this is
It's
shout
all
out,
the way in the back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the shout out to everyone who spend a Saturday with their dad. If you go to the arcade at the horse race.
Hell yeah.
Temperance?
No, the
Bay Meadows.
Bay Meadows.
Oh yeah.
Or the one. What was the one over by? Is that the San Mateo one?
That's the San Mateo one. The one in Richmond, San Pablo.
Oh yeah,
That's Golden Gate Fields.
That's right.
That was like my second home.
Golden Gate, yeah.
That
Going
one's
to
dope.
racetrack with your pops.
Yeah.
Still dope to go to.
My dad used to be like, "You guys want to go to Malibu?" I'm like, yeah.
Oh, Malibu Grand Prix.
Fucking love Malibu. I still got my license.
That was a big deal getting your license.
I still got some
Yeah.
tokens from Malibu Grand Prix laying around
That's all
somewhere.
a Kawawa, blood.
I never got to spend them. You know what I'm saying?
Aw.
I don't think you can
nostalgic.
spend them anymore.
Yeah.
You might want to just let them go, bro. Just let them go.
Malibu Grand Prix was like Disneyland for me.
Malibu.
Dude, that was a
Grand-
shit, man. You used to go there when
Yeah.
you were teenagers,
When
like
did that
hang
close
out.
down?
Shit.
5 to 10 years ago. They built
No
over it.
Way.
There's a jail there now.
It's a women's jail. Holler.
Is that what it is now?
I don't know.
The women's jail is actually
Jeez.
across the street.
What?
Yeah. There's a women's jail across the street.
What
Oh,
about?
across the street,
Oh,
not
okay.
on it.
No.
Oh,
But the main jail is where Malibu used to be.
Prime 90s, Qzar.
Yikes.
Oh yeah, laser
Qzar.
tag.
Oh,
We used to go to
damn.
Fisherman's Wharf and play at that Qzars.
Qzar.
Drive
What,
all the way
Redwood
out from
City?
Castro
Redwood
Valley
City,
for that
because
shit.
I worked at the movie theater. We just hit Qzar.
Man.
Qzar.
Qzar.
What?
I've
You're
never
going-
been.
Never been?
Never been
I've never
Qzar?
been.
You never sweating in a black light? That's all that
It feels
shit is.
disgusting, dude.
Running around.
It's so gross when you get out of there.
It
dude.
feels right every time I sweat in a black light. Depends what poster it is. Is that a mushroom poster or is that a fairy in a forest?
With the lava lamp, too. You got the lava lamp.
Oh my god, why was that so 90s though?
Yeah, lava lamp, black lights.
Did you have the-
Mushrooms,
did you have the
fairies.
stars, too? You had the
Laser
glow in the
tag
dark
is so
stars,
90s.
too?
I
I
had
had
the
glow in
glow in the
darks.
nights, yeah. Stars.
Phil
On the
knows
ceiling.
this.
What?
Me and Phil know people that would have glow in dark pens and they would write on my wall. You remember that shit, Phil?
Yeah. I did not touch your walls, bro.
It looked like a crime scene every time I turn the black light on.
I didn't want to sit on your food
That's all
on.
I gotta say. Ew.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Forever young. Forever
Forever
young.
young.
Shit.
Hashtag.
Mushroom. Velvet.
That should be a thing. Hashtag forever young.
Forever
And just
young.
post a bunch of 80s, 90s shit.
Damn.
That's what we gonna do, because we gonna teach you.
The Bob Marley posters that glow in the dark.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
my
was such a
God.
thing, huh? The
Yeah.
Bob Marley era.
was
Like
that?
everybody was Rasta.
Yes.
I think it was a Hot Topic era.
It was-
when Hot Topic first
yes.
came out. They
Hot
were
Topic.
they were Bob Marley-esque before they were super gothic.
Sam
Yeah.
Goody, you could buy your Bob Marley shit. The posters in the back. Sam Goody or Camelot.
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 Yeah. I can't believe
FY.
that.
Camelot Records.
FYE, Camelot Records and Ceremony.
Sam Goody,
That's-
Camelot,
F-
Tower.
I bought Digital
Shout out.
Digital Underground sex packet there because it had the Humpty Hump on it. Humpty
Good
Dance.
It's like one
Shit,
of
I
my first
remember I
tapes
went
right
to
there.
Blockbuster Music.
Oh my God!
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Blockbuster music.
And I tried to buy the Bone Thugs and Harmony CD.
Art
They
of War?
wouldn't let me buy it because I wasn't 18.
Fuck.
And I was like, my brother's outside. He's 18. Can he buy it for me? They're like, yeah. I was
What's up,
like,
Mike?
what the fuck is the difference?
Oh my God.
Do they do that nowadays? Like if you download, they have to ask for like approval.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't know.
Well, if you're buying movie, well, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's weird. I think you have to click like yes, you're 18 kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that's stupid.
Consent.
Anybody
Yeah.
could do that.
Tower Records. Shout out to Tower.
Shout out to Tower Records at Stonestown.
Tower
Tower Records is so tight. I used to do
Stonestown.
hours of killing time there.
Yeah, dude, I would stay there till midnight till it
Magazines.
closed, man.
Yeah, because you had nothing else to do, right?
Read
I used
magazines.
to tag along with my brother when he did
His
crate
vinyl
digging.
shopping.
Yeah,
I
him and his
would-
friends.
God, that was the best
And
record
then
store.
and then they had a Good Guys on the
Oh,
bottom.
yeah, underneath.
Good guy.
I remember one time someone bought the Trick Daddy, like, you don't know Nan. He bought
You
someone
don't
bought
know
the someone bought the single, and we went downstairs, and you know how they have the radios on the wall,
Yes.
and then you can cue which radio you want to use. And I was like, oh, let me see this, and I was like, oh, this KBL. I go, let me turn it up, and I took that
It was
person's
so
CD
explicit.
and I threw it in. He goes, no, Trick, you don't know shit. Hold on, you can't be playing this right now.
Shout out to the
The
baddest.
Yeah.
Kids
The
in this.
baddest.
Go your trick, bitch.
You don't know shit. You don't know that.
I'm gonna listen to that on the way home.
Oh,
You don't know, man. I hated that shit back in the day.
Dude, Trick Daddy was.
But that shit
was
sounded
hot
good.
for a minute.
You know who was on that camp? You know, like there's a No Limit camp, Death Row camp. You know who was on Trick Daddy's camp that became huge like almost 10 years after? Rick Ross.
No
was
shit.
on that
Slip and
camp?
Slide. Yeah, he was part of Slip and Slide.
What?
'Cause that was the whole
Ross
night.
is part of Slip and Slide.
That was part of that whole Florida like booty bass movement.
I love the booty.
Booty bass was the shit.
The way people
Hey.
explain Rick Ross to me, like when he was starting, he was like the E40 of like Miami.
Cause he was laid back.
No.
Well, I mean, like he was the guy that
can't.
held it down for the Miami scene in that
Guess
way.
so.
That
Was
yeah,
he
but
from Dade? Dade County.
Comparing E40
no,
to
E40.
anybody, man.
I would never. But you know what I mean.
Fan.
But hey, no lie, Rick Ross used that money faster than E40 did because he bought all them wing stops. He took 40's entrepreneurial spirit and then flipped it on $1 million on them. Because 40 had that vitamin water. We talked about that shit. That shit didn't work. But he's booming with his wine and his alcohol.
He got
Shout
a
out to
couple
Ford.
of mailbox, etc. or some shit.
Does he?
Yeah, like in Danville, I think.
Talk about staying relevant though. I mean, E40 still gets put on guest verses by young folks all the time. More than Rick Ross, I would say.
He was on a track with recently. It's 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne. Talk about relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the shit is, you know, most times dope. So
I like it.
I like it.
But people don't know what booty bass is right now.
Okay, go ahead.
It
Tell us.
it started, or it was massive in Miami.
Shout out to Luke.
So hold
Two
on.
Live Crew.
Okay,
I just pulled
that's what we're
up.
talking about.
I just pulled up an old school Miami booty bass featuring Two Live Crew. Y'all don't know Two Live Crew. They were
I'm
like
gonna say my 2 Live Crew
explicit.
Yeah.
station on Pandora.
That was the shit I couldn't buy. Mom was like, nope. It's just so good.
Booty bass.
I'm about to put all this shit on my
yeah.
How about the ones we especially like? Which ones? You know, the ones with the
That
cars.
shit
with the-
moving.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Hit it.
That's a real bug.
Yeah.
Got a cockroach?
That's a tenant.
Booty
Isn't it,
bass. JJ Fad.
Bunny and Le Tigre.
Yeah.
And they like the
I
boom.
like
And we
the
like-
guys that go. Okay, the cars that go boom.
JJ Fad.
Booty bass.
Booty bass
Two
was
Live
it?
Crew.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no, they weren't big.
I accidentally listened to that when my brother was playing it, and then he left the album out, the CD out, and it was like, you remember the album cover of Two Live Crew?
As
it was,
dirty as they want to be.
yes,
It's
and it
just
was
girls'
all
butts.
asses.
Yup.
And then the dudes was like right under the. Yep. I was like, what's this? I was like,
You know what the radio version of that single was called?
Huh.
As Clean as They Want to Be. They,
they're so smart.
Two Live Crew had that shit.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that?
That's genius.
They had that band in the USA. Remember?
That was
were
what got
banned.
them. And that's probably like my least favorite shit from them musically, but like that was what
It's
got
a
them
statement.
big and made them like
was a-
known nationally.
It was a statement.
Yup.
It was stuff on MTV Uncut, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or like
MTV Uncut?
No, BET Uncut.
BET.
BET Uncut,
Yeah.
when
I
it
was
was all
like,
like
dang.
booties.
Or it'd be on MTV. It'd be on
The After Hours.
that or the MTV Raps.
Oh yeah, Yo MTV Rap. That's the show I used to come home from school.
Fuck,
I need
yes.
to watch it.
Oh, we didn't
Friday
go
nights.
there.
I didn't
I would
watch
watch-
cartoons. I
That was
like,
that was on cable, wasn't it?
no, it was like Yo MTV Raps was like 3 o'clock on like the weekdays.
I didn't have
Regular
cable
TV?
back then.
I didn't have cable.
They would marathon Yo MTV Raps late night on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were.
And
With
that's
Fat Fire Freddy.
God, I wish they would syndicate that
I
shit.
remember
If you're
watching.
broke, you watch Home Turf.
They don't even play.
Oh, Home Turf.
I don't even think they play Yo MTV Raps enough on MTV Classic if you have it.
I think I want to say they don't. I thought I seen it, but I was like, no, yeah.
Correct.
I don't know.
I would buy all that shit if there was like a digital collection of all the episodes. I would buy that shit.
Isn't there though?
I hope. I'm gonna look at that.
There's everything on it.
I
right?
remember
Y'all don't even-
the Fat Five Freddy interview with like Dr. Dre, and they were all in the pool, and they were all the girls in the pool. And then,
I remember that shit.
I think Fat Five Freddy was getting a chubby because he kept like trying to like move.
Was that the
his head.
NWA pool party?
Yeah.
You talking about? Yeah,
Oh.
the one that they did in the movie. I remember that
kept, like,
episode.
going like-
Yeah, dude. Oh,
What is
fuck.
this?
Dang, I was forbidden. I don't know any of that stuff. I just saw it by accident.
That's what happens when you go to private school.
Should have went to private school.
No, I'm glad I didn't. I don't need that.
Just circling back, great movies from that time. Private School.
Who's in private school?
Phoebe Cates.
Oh man.
She's a Chinoy.
We're gonna talk about Phoebe Cates for the
Phoebe
rest of the
Cates
episode.
owns her. She deserves her own episode. She's a Chinoy. She's a Chinese Filipino.
She's number one for
Chennai,
being the
Chennai.
80s, dude. Is Phoebe Cates.
I'll have to Google her.
She's
I'm
bad.
Gremlins 2. Drop Dead Fred.
No more Drop Dead
Is she
Fred.
still hot right now?
Who?
I think she like Nia People's hot. Or
She's like a hot auntie. She's like
No,
a hot
I mean,
auntie
like-
now, but
Like
she was
right
the
now.
one. You know, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, the classic shot where the girl's getting out of the pool and she's taking
That's
off her
her.
red top.
That's Phoebe Cates.
That's Phoebe Cates.
Phoebe Cates.
Representation matters.
Representation does
Filipinos, we've been here since the 80s and shit.
matter. Shout out to Ernie Reyes Jr.
Shout out to Kevin Kline for stealing that and taking her away from us.
Speaking of which, I just watched The Last Dragon. Wasn't he in that?
Him and his dad have a fight scene towards the end when like a big rumble.
Yes.
Yeah, Ernie Reyes Jr. is one of the main
them?
Did you
guys.
watch the debut?
I sure did. I have a
Such a big
t-shirt.
deal.
I was
Everybody,
at the opening.
Were you?
all the Asian
Yep.
folks were like, "Did you see the debut?" I was like, "No, I don't know where to watch it."
I watched
We
that.
gotta support each other. That's all I know.
We have to support each other, but
Let's stop
it
being
wasn't
crabs,
that
y'all.
great.
Support our own.
It wasn't that great of a movie.
Shout out to
Let's be
Lumpia 2
honest.
coming out soon. Is it,
I
is
haven't
it
even
not out?
watched Lumpia 1.
I seen Lumpia 1.
What do you
I
think
love
about
Lumpia
it?
1.
Good?
RP Swift.
Just for real, man. For real.
RP
For
Jerrod.
real, what?
No, Lumpia 1. I love Lumpia 1.
Oh,
Just
I was
for some
Who's
old
in,
age
who's
shit.
in it? Who's in Lumpia?
Swift.
Swift. Swift Rock. Phil from Hook Donuts. Phil from Hook Donuts is in that. Homie Jerrod.
It's a movie?
Yeah, it's
Or is it a documentary?
It was a movie filmed
Jarissa.
at Jeff.
Oh,
It's
we
just
should film a movie.
We should
straight
film
up
a
Daly
movie.
City shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Daly City movement. Like Xylophone Films and I think Kid Hero.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I saw it. Yeah, I saw a trailer. I saw a
He went
trailer.
on to direct
We
videos for like
should.
Black Eyed Peas.
Hey, what y'all think? We should do a movie, shouldn't
do a
we?
movie.
We should.
We should totally do a movie.
We're speaking of which, we're not doing a movie, Jerrod. We're doing
We are doing a comic book strip.
Oh,
Yes.
we'll start there.
With
Let's
audio
go there.
enhancements, my friend.
Well, let's do that,
Yeah, we will do
and
that.
we'll make that into a movie.
yeah.
Yes, we will.
Full feature film.
It will be.
Full length.
I have grand visions for this thing.
Grand Visionnaire.
Yep, grand vision.
Yeah, we gotta support each other creatively.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Jerrissa,
Don't be a crab.
what about you? What's
How's the
coming
pre-sale
up?
going?
Well, the coloring book
Exciting.
pre-orders are going good. I think we're on our third day. It ends on the 31st.
Hey.
And the importance of the pre-sale or the pre-order is that you can get exclusive items.
Exclusive.
Exclusive.
Hot shit.
Before anyone else. And it won't be sold in the store or anywhere else outside of this. So it's just kind of a thank you for my, people who've been following me and
And the art
supporters
is
and
dope.
stuff like that.
The art is dope.
Thank
Very
you so
dope.
much. And I haven't even shown you the good stuff yet.
Ooh.
Because you know my forte
yeah.
is graffiti.
Don't show us
So
the good
I've
stuff.
just-
Shout out to that.
I'll show maybe one page of the letter.
Well, you have to sell it.
She's only giving
Yeah,
us the
'cause I-
tip,
'cause
guys.
I've
If
gotta-
you're on IG, if you're on IG and you follow, she's only giving us
I
the
really
tip.
appreciate
Little
everyone
taste.
who has
So you better buy that
ordered.
shit.
Yeah, I appreciate
taste.
everyone's support, and I love it. And thank you for helping me bring my dream to fruition. Thank you.
Phil.
More
Yeah,
tips.
I'm gonna come out with a movie.
Hey.
Yes.
Hell
He's
yeah.
directing it, by the way.
Hell yeah. Whenever Jerrod gets done, let's shoot this movie, bro.
Movie.
Phil's gonna start
It's a
throwing
movie
parties
right
again at the
now.
BX.
It's a
Hell yeah.
We should film every
Yeah.
podcast.
We're gonna bring back BX.
Phil's
one
bringing back
time.
BX. He's throwing parties again. I just want y'all to know, Phil and Mike are back.
Philly Phil, DJ Philly Phil coming out of retirement.
Dust off the turntables. Let's do this. We're gonna have Gus on the mic.
Oh,
dang.
Yeah.
Some things just don't change apparently.
No, they don't. You know what? It's embedded in us. If we called out each other right now to do what we do, even back then, I think we would do.
Okay, how about this?
I love that
We'll
shit.
throw the party when you release your comic book, and we'll sell your comic strip.
We'll do an art show.
Yeah.
And
And then
you
Phil was
DJ in the
DJ.
house?
Yeah. So you heard it here.
Let's do that.
This is a promise.
Let's do that.
That's dope.
And
I wanna make that
Mono
happen.
provide the visuals.
Mono selling hugs.
Free hug.
In transportation.
He's giving out fast passes.
Provide this dirt.
I'll get you there.
Yeah. Women, I don't co-sign this
I
stuff.
know. She does.
100%. I'm down with this idea.
Oh, I'm down.
We'll make it happen.
I'm
That's
down.
dope.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's dope.
I think that's a good place to end.
Let's
Anything
do it.
else? Well, Jerrod, what's the IG?
Check me out at Jarillas on IG.
Spell it.
You don't know how to
It's
spell
a
it.
JRRILLAZ. I do post art, and then we're also posting. We
Pins
also
for sale.
stream
Yes.
on twitch.com/
right.
Sidebus Media. All the latest games. Me and my boy Dio, we're on them.
Or even older games.
Even older games, yeah, we do the retro shit. We are definitely true gamer heads. So come check us out, Comedy every day.
Jarissa.
Follow me at Life Breeds Art, LIFEBREEDSART, or at Delareese, DELA_REESE for art and stuff and behind the scenes of producing your own artwork and becoming a artist, I guess.
Yeah, now.
Hell yeah.
Jared, Philip.
It's fucked up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, follow
Same
me
direction.
so you could look at nothing.
You should just add Phil on IG. Just do that. Cause
His
His
great
page
birthday
is
shout-outs.
hilarious. This shit is hilarious if you need some freaking
If you need a
laughing
birthday
moments.
shout out, I'll do a
Yes.
picture for you.
He is really good at that stuff.
you
I
can
love
follow
it.
Phil's friends so you can see Phil comment on them, and that's the biggest reason you want to follow Phil. To see my boy Phil comment on people.
He is so funny.
For real. He is a jerk.
In person and real life.
Phil's probably the oldest dude I know in the Bay.
Damn!
Wow.
For real.
Or the longest?
Because of that cruise to Mexico.
Okay.
Technically.
The oldest you know. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit! I thought it was the oldest.
I've
you
known
know.
Phil before all my club friends.
Hey, those are a thing. Club friends are a thing.
Yeah.
They are.
I have a lot of club friends.
Everybody had that.
Stay there, bro.
Gosh.
On that note, shout out to the man behind the
You
mic.
need to cut this man off.
At Re-Eating. Shout out to the homie Mono. Get it popping for us. Shout
Thank
out
you,
to
What you got
Mono.
going on? You got anything going on?
Thank you.
shout out to Hef's
Yeah, what's up?
Barbershop.
What's going on, F word?
Shout out to the F Word Clothing Co. Shout out to Avs Originals.
Yes.
We got stuff going. We stuff in the works. Like I said, me and Jerrod got stuff work. Me and Mono got stuff to work on. Everyone's working. ASK399gmail.com, SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, and Instagram, Free99 Podcast.
Email us, damn it.
And we have 22.